Let's welcome our next guest on the show. We actually have, I think, Deven Choksey is joined us now from DRChoksey Finserv. Deven, good morning. Thanks very much for being with us. Usually we don't ask you about recent listings of small caps. We're just wondering, because we were talking to the management. Have you had a look at this company, RK Swamy? Any thoughts?
Good morning, Surbhi. No, not yet. I think we'll have to take a deep dive into it before I come back to you.
Fair enough. Let me ask you about media in general. What's your view? I mean, there's been the whole Z saga that's been going on, and then there's been obviously reliance on a major blitzkrieg. Any interest in media if you're looking at the mid cap, small cap side of your model portfolios?
Yes, absolutely. I think, and the good part is that there is a consolidation which is happening in the industry, which is, I think, definitely good. Save and accept, I think, the deal, which is basically Z Sony deal, which is falling part of whatever you want to call it as. But and on the other side, I think the Reliance Business Star deal is basically shaping up and very well shaping up. What I observe, few things. One, I think in your electronic media, particularly on one side you have got internet, second side you have got the broadcasting. Combination of internet and broadcasting is giving a complete footprint as far as I think the reach is concerned, and that's what is more important. Subscription-based revenue, advertisement-based revenue, I think all this component of revenue definitely makes more sense when you have a complete reach available to you. And at the same time, when you have the backbone of infrastructure, which is what I think Reliance is basically having, I believe that I think it's a completely strong combination. You require to have what we are also learning in this business gradually is that you require to have a very deep pocket. I think take the rights for some of the live events like sports events, and that's where you have maximum money to make. I think this IPL season could possibly end up giving significant amount of thrust to the EBITDA and the bottom line of the company as we observe it. I think the value acquisition is I think 50%. That means the margins are almost 50% above. And such kind of events, I think, can give you larger amount of push. So we remain distinctly positive about this space, and selectively we like, I think, this Reliance's media business portfolio. We believe that I think it's a way to look at the companies, I think, very systematically.
Talking about IPL, Angel One is also tied up or partnered with, IPL for, I think, 5 years. And now they've gone ahead and announced their fundraising plans of 1,500 crore. They've launched their QIP. Now, the stock was a star performer last year. It was up, I think, 150, 200%. But this year, in January and February, I think we've seen the gross client addition moderate on a month-on-month basis, and the stock is down 20% from the beginning of 2024. Your thoughts on Angel One?
Okay, I got it back.
Deven?
Yeah, Rima, sorry, I lost your audio in between. Can you repeat the question?
No, I wanted to ask you about Angel One and their fundraise plans, the QIP that they've launched.
Honestly, I think I haven't delved into the subject, I think, as deeply. Maybe I think we'll have to look into it and then come back to you.
Okay, all right. Deven, what about Polycap? Any view out there? The stock seems to have got its mojo back. It corrected from around, I think, 5,700, went down to around 3,800. And yesterday, there was some signs of buying on that one. Your view?
So we remain distinctly positive, Nigel, about this company. And we believe that I think given the kind of trust that I think we are getting into the building material segment particularly, and this company remains a prominent company, with every product vertical or the range that they have created, I believe that I think this company holds a significantly large amount of trust. Maybe some of the issues I think which came up on the surface, I think those issues get clarity. Then some part of the overhang which is still continuing, I think may go over. But on the whole, in general, the fundamentals of the business remain pretty strong. And I think we believe that I think the company could be looked at from the investment perspective.
All right, Deven, thank you very much for your views and for your perspective on a couple of these interesting themes. Good to have you on.